Most people think real estate photography is just taking photos and videos. On today's video, I'm going to show you how I shoot my real estate videos from start to finish. But before we get to the best parts of today's video, first we have to make sure we get to our client on time. And our location today is Gameland Residency, located along Riverside in Westlands in the heart of Nairobi. I'm not so sure if they have larger units, 2 beds and 3 beds. We've only done shoots for furnished 1-bedroom unit, including the units that we are shooting on today's video. Before I even get my gear, I do take a walk through the property and make sure a couple of things are okay before I even start. First, I make sure all the lights are turned on. This helps with the entire ambience of the space. I will talk about that a bit later in the video. I do have an amazing assistant who, apart from handling my calls and clients, she does help me out in setting up the space and making sure everything is okay before we start shooting. She basically makes my work easier and more faster. I also do a lot of decluttering, removing bins, rooms, and anything that's not important in my shots so that they don't look misplaced. I also move things around such as flowers to make the shots look more appealing and beautiful. After doing all the setups and all the perfections that we need to make, I now start assembling my gear, and I use the same gear in every shoot that I go to. My tripod, I basically use it for all my photos. Main reason is to avoid the shakiness and blurry photos. For the body, I use the Canon R50. Specifically picked out Canon R50 since it can shoot both photos and videos. It's light, tiny, and can fit in small spaces, easy to carry around every time. So for R50, I just need a variety of lenses in any kind of situation. Next, I do have a gimbal. This helps me take more stable shots. I do have a microphone for recording sound. Once my gear is set and assembled, I start with photos, and as you can see, I don't have any type of light. I use a method called bracketing that 90% of professionals use to get high quality images. This basically means I take at least 3 images of different exposures, then go and blend them in Photoshop or Lightroom to get high quality image. The reason I use this method is because it helps you capture more details, window details, without worrying about my shadows and highlights. After making sure my settings are okay, I go around the property taking a bunch of photos from different angles. I do recommend wide angle lenses to make the spaces look bigger and be able to catch one corner to another corner. And most of my shots, I basically stand in the corners of the room. After making sure I've got all the photos that I need for the shoots, I take the R50 once again and mount it on my gimbal. Same process we did with the photos. We go around the house taking a bunch of short videos that we are going to edit and make a final video from the shots that we took. In terms of video, R50 is able to shoot 4K at 30 frames per second and in full HD at 60 frames per second. After getting all the shots I need and I'm satisfied with the shoot, I head to the second client of the day. The same building, just on a higher floor, and I technically did the same process that we did to the previous house. Once we get all the shots and angles that we need, we still have some more tasks to do outside the amenities of the property. Same process, take photos and videos. Once done taking photos and videos of the amenities, we call it a day. I get back home, get to my laptop, upload the files, edit them, and send them to my client. And by the way, both of these units are both Airbnbs, and you can book them online through my link in the description below. And if you book with me, you'll get the best service possible. I hope this video has been educative. Subscribe to my channel for more similar content. And if your photos don't look like this, then we need to talk. Until next time, see you on my next video.